She was one of Europe's most beautiful queens, elegant, mysterious, and free-spirited, but behind the shimmering jewels, opulent palaces, and that perfect, enigmatic smile was a woman trapped by her own crown. This is the untold story of Empress Elisabeth of Austria. Known to history as Sisi, the beautiful empress who longed for freedom but found only tragedy. Welcome to InfluenceSyc, where we reveal the hidden stories behind the world's most powerful figures. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and check out our bookstore for even deeper stories just like this one. Elizabeth was born in 1837 into a noble Bavarian family, growing up wild and free in the countryside. At just 16 years old, she was chosen by Emperor Franz Joseph I of Austria to be his bride. It was a fairy tale that quickly turned into a lifelong prison. At first, she was shy, innocent, and her heart was full of youthful dreams, but she soon discovered that being an empress meant rigid rules, constant control, and a profound, isolating loneliness. Life at the Viennese court was strict, suffocating, and cold. Elizabeth's powerful mother-in-law, Archduchess Sophie, controlled everything, from court etiquette to the very way Elizabeth was allowed to raise her own children. The young empress had no freedom, no privacy, and no real power, so she began to escape, not with her feet, but with her mind. She lost herself in poetry, writing about her deep sadness, and dreamed of a life far beyond the palace gates. To fight her overwhelming sadness, Elizabeth turned to the one thing she felt she could control: her beauty. She became obsessed with staying young and perfect. Her magnificent hair reached her knees, and she spent 3 hours every single day just having it brushed and styled. She ate very little, exercised constantly, and followed bizarre, extreme diets to keep her famously slim figure. The people adored her for her looks. They saw her as a goddess on earth. But behind that flawless face was a woman who was slowly breaking inside, and like most royals of her time, Elizabeth despised politics and fame. She found her joy in traveling, riding horses with unmatched skill, and speaking with ordinary people. She desperately wanted to be free, not just admired from afar. She once famously said, "I am a bird in a golden cage." This intense longing for freedom made her a legend, a romantic icon for generations to come. But it also made her powerful enemies within the court who saw her as defiant and unsuitable for her role. Tragically, Elizabeth's life grew darker with time. Her first daughter, Sophie, died as a baby, a loss that haunted her forever. Years later, her beloved son, Crown Prince Rudolph, took his own life in the infamous Mayerling incident, one of the greatest scandals in European history. After that devastating blow, the empress was never the same again. She wore only black for the rest of her life, a perpetual mourner wandering through Europe, always alone, a shadow of her former self. In 1898, while traveling in Switzerland, Elizabeth was taking a walk near Lake Geneva when a man approached her. He was an Italian anarchist named Luigi Lucchini. With a small, sharpened file hidden in his hand, he stabbed her directly in the chest. In the initial confusion, no one, not even Elizabeth herself, realized how badly she was hurt. But moments later, she collapsed. The world had just lost one of its most beloved and mysterious empresses. Her final, haunting words were simply, "What happened to me?" Empress Elizabeth became an enduring symbol of freedom, beauty, and profound sadness. Even today, people all around the world are still captivated by her charm and her mystery. But behind every portrait, every film, and every legend, there was a real woman, a woman who only wanted the simple freedom to live her own life. She was beautiful, but broken, powerful, yet utterly powerless. Free, only in death. The story of Empress Elisabeth of Austria reminds us that even the most glamorous lives can hide the deepest pain. Behind every crown lies a heart, and sometimes that heart is terribly lonely. If you want to uncover more hidden royal stories and mysteries like this, please subscribe to InfluenceSyc. And don't forget to visit our bookstore to explore secret histories, royal diaries, and lost truths from around the world. Thank you for watching. We are InfluenceSyc, revealing the truth behind the crown.